I feel very blessed to serve you. That is called devotion in service. Something is compulsion. For example, if I am family physician, if somebody is coming to me, then by law I have to serve. If I am advocate, if somebody is coming, maybe a robber, murderer, killer, or good person, by law, this is the line profession, I have not to deny. Because you are bad, your case is bad, I will not take it, this is not law. Advocate means living judge. And judge is called the place of God. Therefore, if some bad person is coming and he wants to contest it, it is duty of that attorney to change the mind of bad person and to get him win in the case. Imagine if I am advocate, I can give you guarantee, I can get a victory, all murderer, kidnapper will win the case, but they will change also. Because I was attorney in America once in my life. I know little bit that, but that time I was not so good. I am good more now, though I don't have law degree. But I know how to handle it. Therefore, what is the meaning of devotion? Devotion means if I am attorney, I will take your case. You may be murdered, and you have confessed that you have murdered in front of the judge, in front of me. It is my duty to forgive you, to convince just to forgive you. It is my duty to transform you. If I am not able to transform you, then I am not real advocate. In the same way, if I am family physician, doctor, it is my duty to serve you with all devotion, and also I have to work in such a way that you should increase your immunity, that future you should not become sick. This is called devoted service. Service as a medical physician does not mean that I am writing prescription, you go and get medicine, get it done. I am sending to for pathological report. If machine is telling you are okay, then I will say you are okay. No. You still are having a stress and tension problem. We should not dependent on machine. Devotion in medical practice is this: to serve a patient, to make him free of sickness, and try to increase his vitality so that sickness should not return back. The devotion of doctor will be practiced only when doctor is having that status. Otherwise it is not possible. And if you have got some relief, if you are working something with that lifestyle, you feel very good, it is your duty to share it. When you are sharing it, you should not have this understanding that you are great because you got it done. Lahiri Master never said, I am great. Though he was in very great height, Jesus Christ never said. Therefore, if I have done something and I got good relief, then it is my duty to inspire others. In this life, in this way, great devotee, Diamond Suji, and she is ready to share how she got help through the spirituality, practicing Kriyayoga meditation. Then we glorify Lahiri Maharshi more, Swami Teshagiri more. We are fulfilling the dreams and desires of Paramahansa Yogananda more. In fact, all prophets of all ages and lands, they feel a very great peace if I are able to demonstrate, I am able to get rid of this problem. Then I am requesting now Suji will come and he will inspire. See the same person when I said once, please have your session in your home. You see my face, you know. I am good actor also, you do not know. She was having literally this face. I don't know, you are able to do it. Now see the key point in Vancouver. Therefore I request please have this mic. try to take the position, and I hope you will be very well recorded. Tomorrow I will request from you.
Okay. Pranam Guruji. Pranam everyone. So first of all, Guruji, I want to say that this is a special time for me because next Saturday will be the 10-year anniversary when I first met you in Bragg Creek in Calgary on the September long weekend. So I feel so great about that. So Kriyayoga obviously has changed my life in so many ways, as Guruji was saying. I'm more capable, I'm more confident. But what I really wanted to talk about here was something that happened last year. My sister had passed away, and shortly after that, I got tremendous pain in my lower back, so much that I could hardly move, I could hardly get up out of bed and so on. And I went to my doctor, and she wanted me to get the x-ray. So I went to the x-ray guy, and he even reported back to her, wow, she could hardly get on and off the table. So I had to travel. I had a conference that I was going to, and I knew I could do it. My doctor said, I don't know how you're going to get on a plane. And I said, oh, I'll do it somehow. I have to go. But as I was in California at a conference, a few days later, I got a call. I noticed a call from my doctor. And we all know that doctors only call when there's bad news. So I was concerned, and I went out and I phoned her back. And she said to me, Sue, I have to tell you. She said, got your x-rays back? And she said, never in my whole entire practice, and she's been practicing over 30 years, have I ever seen anybody in your age category, I'm in my 60s, who has absolutely no degeneration in their spine whatsoever. I don't have it. I've never seen it. I had to phone and tell you. And I just immediately said, without hesitation, well, that's my Kriyayoga practice. It states that it reverses the aging process, and you've just proved that to me. And she said, wow. She said, well, keep doing what you're doing. And she said, whatever's going on in your back must be something in your muscles. Get a massage, something. She says, your spine is perfect. So I was thinking about it last night, and I thought, how unusual is that for her? How shocked she must have been to take the time to call me out of her busy day, because doctors are very busy. So I really did want to share that with you, because it's really helped me now break the conditioning that if I feel discomfort, I know it's okay. It's just healing going on. And there's so much upheaval in my life right now emotionally, but when I practice Kriya Yoga, I just feel peace, and I know that everything's going to be okay. So it's very true that Kriya Yoga solves all problems. Pranam.
But one problem still has to be solved. You have to reach to the stage of prophet. Right? Now I'm going to explain you science of food. That is very important. In future, medical science will take this subject very sincerely, which we are going to learn in advance. I am going to give it live telecast also. Now you are going to understand science of food, science of nutrition. What is the meaning of science of food? What is the meaning of science? Science means systematic understanding of anything, so that when you are able to talk to others, they should not feel it mystical. If you are talking something, if it appears as mystical, then that is not the scientific. But try to do anything, some mystical always remains active. For example, science is not having language to explain how Ram was raised from death. The Lord was far, he was at far. From that distance, he was able to manage this, that Ram died of Asiatic cholera, and he was able to help with the help of castor oil. That is very unusual. Then what is this? Science is not having any language. Therefore, new science came, which is called the Kriyayoga science, to explain all the mystical things. When you talk about the physics and math, we have got metaphysics. Metaphysics is giving some light, some knowledge about the things which is unknown, where intelligence is not able to go. But clear concept is not given because the physics professor who was having concept of metaphysics is not able to get rid of problems of body and mind. Therefore, you must know that this Kriyayoga science is able to explain all mystical phenomena as a science. As each science is having some chapter to understand, for example, if you are a student of physics or chemistry or math or any science, there is the chapter, first chapter, unit and dimension, how to measure it, how try to figure out, how try to access that physics is this much is this much is this, therefore unit and dimension. The second chapter, it goes with the all kind of movement style, we call it dynamics, kinematics, like this. Like this we go chapter by chapter, then we cover many things. Before, all science together was considered under one subject, philosophy. Then it becomes so deeper, then we are not able to put all subject in one as philosophy. Then we have just divided it. This is the science, this is the biology science, this is science. Now, the science is having physics, chemistry, math, this and that. Biology having zoology, botany, like this. Now, many other things are going on, biochemistry, so many other things are going on. Now, computer is entering in each science. Bio name is given to biophysics, biochemistry, so many things. It is keep on increasing. In future you will find each science subject will be connected to the spiritual link. Therefore today I am going to explain you the science of food based on the Kriyayoga science. Kriyayoga science is a subject, this is called never ending. In one lifetime you can learn it completely. There is no any science which you claim that in one life you will get it. Like take physics, become professor in physics, you will find difficult to understand in one life. Chemistry, math, zoology, botany, any subject. Technical, medical, it is endless. But there is one science, if you give time into that, show complete devotion, you will get all in one life and you will demonstrate within that Kriyayoga science you are able to know all sciences. Therefore sometimes I do explain in this way, okay, all right, we are not a student of physics. If some physics professor came, then he was teaching the different fundamentals, concept about physics, what is mass, what is volume, what is this, what is that, mass, volume, length and breadth, so many things he used to explain. What is the weight, what is the mass? Weight is called mass into gravitational acceleration, mg. What is the mass? Mass is only mass, m. Therefore, anything is having mass. When you put it with the g, that is acceleration of the gravity, then it is called weight. This is called the weight. And m is called the mass. M is constant, you can't change it. Weight is changing. At pole will be different, equator will be different, at the moon will be different, but mass is constant. This is the way how we learn science. And this is all the limit. This is not correct. Because whatever unit dimension we have, measurement dimension we have, that is a limit. Let us think that what is the density. When try to learn about density, this is called mass by volume. Mass of any subject divided by volume. What is the mass? What is definition of mass? Which you can weigh it. If you are not able to weigh it, then mass is zero. This is not correct definition. We can say we have not developed proper weighing machine. It is the lack of science, lack of technology, lack of engineering that we have not developed such fine machine that you should be able to weigh anything. What is the weight of sunlight? We do not have any machine. What is the weight of sky? We do not have any machine. This based on the incomplete machine, we are going to figure out what is density. This is called the limitations. In Kriyayoga science, there is no limitations. In the physics, this is the limitations. As we do not have any weighing machine to measure the weight of a sky. Then what is the sky? When try to think of the sky, try to know detail about it, this is something which you don't feel it. You can feel it, but you cannot hold it. Let us do some experiment. Let us find out what is the density philosophy. Philosophy of density is something is coming nearer and nearer. Let us have this example. There are two pieces of calcium carbonate. Try to bring nearer with each other. Because when you come nearer each other, still there is a space inside. A space between electron, a space between electron, proton, a space within electron is also there. Try to mix together absence of space. When space is released, then what you will find this? It will become just like a sky. It means when density is infinite, when space becomes a zero, density is infinite. When there is infinite density, then we are calling density zero. Because mass you cannot detect it. When mass is not detecting, then we put it zero. Then 0 by V, we call it zero. Who made this formula? This is incorrect. Therefore, each and every subject is having limitations. Kriyayoga is having no limitations. This is a very high science, this is a very great science. Therefore, what I want to explain you, we are learning Kriyayoga here. Therefore, we should have more and more devotion. As you learn more and more, you will find freedom from fear, freedom from insecurity, freedom from many things. Therefore, Kriyayoga science is very important. Today we are going to learn science of food in the light of Kriyayoga. Suppose that what food we take. We take air. Through the nose we are taking the air inside. Then we are taking the liquid food. We drink it. Then we take solid food. This is generally what we understand. But this is the limitation. We are taking many things, but there is no any education. From the skin we are taking many food. Through the eyes we are taking. Through the ear we are taking. Each and every part of head to toes is consuming nutrition. But there is no teaching like this. Try to go in this subject, science and nutrition. Go anywhere, you will not find that subject. It means science is very limited. Therefore, we need Kriyayoga science. Now let us try to think that we are taking the liquid. Because we think without air, very difficult to exist. And this is the most important. After that, liquid is there. But more important is the sky. Without sky, if there is no sky, you cannot sit. Without the earth, we cannot sit. We need earth to sit. We need a sky. We need water to drink. We need juices to drink like this. This is the important point. We should know it. Then I'm going to discuss, if you are taking air inside, then we must have this clarity that air, whatever air is, it should be transformed into all things what we need. This air, what we need, because in order to keep our body, we need 24 elements. You will find Nirahari Yogini in Autobiography of Yogi, non-eating saint. There is one chapter, non-eating saint, in this. You can read it. She was taking any liquid, any solid food. Up to 56 years, she demonstrated no lack of weight. Body weight was as such. She was cooking food in the home. She was serving as a housewife. She was living like everybody, so simple life, but her spiritual status is very high. And therefore in that state, then how she was maintaining the weight? This body weight is called the mass in the form of bones and muscles, in the form of fat, in the form of so many things inside. That is called the volume of body, weight of body. Now suppose that you are taking air inside, then you must try to do something that air elements should be converted into 24 elements. 124 elements, let us think of the first element which we call Chitta. I hope that you know 24 elements. If you do not know, try to search the YouTube, you will find it. In the holy science, you will find 24 elements. First element is called Chitta. What is the Chitta? It is the image of Chit. What is the Chit? We call it some intelligence which is called cosmic intelligence, which is nature of God. Omniscient, omnipotent consciousness is called Chit. Immortal consciousness, eternal peace, ever new joy is called Chit. And its image is called Chitta. If Chit is there is no differentiation of any structure. You cannot say this is brain and spinal cord, this is bone and muscles, this is lungs and the heart, this is kidney. We do not have this kind of differentiation. We experience only one existence. Nature of Chit is formless, omnipresent spirit. Formless means when density is infinite. When density is infinite, it means absence of space. Absence of space means absence of time. When there is no time and space, it means density is infinite. That is called Chitta. And this Chitta is also known as element of truth. When you realize this formless existence, formless consciousness, that is the element of truth, then what you feel the moment you realize? Ever new joy. When ever new joy is there, we have technical name, ever new joy. Maybe you are experiencing with the help of eyes, vision, ever new joy, no boring. Ear, what you listen, ever new joy, no boredom. Taste, smell, touch, and when you speak using larynx, using both legs to walk, working with the arms, each and every moment, what you call ever new joy. Then we have technical name, Anand. Then Chitta is perceived in the form of ever new joy, Ananda, that is the element of truth. And nature of this, omniscient, all knowledge. Okay, I am someone, imagine that I am someone, I am formless, I have all knowledge. Then there is a question, if I am having all knowledge, then I can demonstrate I am formless, but I am in the state of form also. You can perceive me also. Then In what many forms? Infinite, there is no limit. If there is a limit, then omniscient nature disappears. Omniscient means knowledge of all kinds. If I am one, then I am infinite also. I am invisible, then I am visible also. All possibilities exist. Then I am angels, I am human beings, I am animals, I am plants, I am atom, molecules, I am energy waves, I am visible, invisible, all in all. That is called consciousness Chitta. And when I am demonstrating I am all in all, then I am dreaming it. Dream means which is not existing. Then I can create a dream to make this realization. I can do this. For example, we can make mountain. We can make ocean. Please demonstrate it. Okay, all right. Let us. I will give you meditation. Sit. And I will give guided meditation. The moment you will enter into deep dream mode, which is called before deep sleep, there is a stage which we call dream mode. Then I will give instructions. You see Everest very high. You will say, yes, Everest is there. You see the ocean, Atlantic Ocean, just near the Everest. Yes, Atlantic Ocean came. But in visible, there is no Atlantic Ocean. But we have created a Everest with Atlantic Ocean. Okay, now, let us see. Everest is there. There is demarcation, half Atlantic Ocean, half Pacific Ocean, behind Indian Ocean. You are saying, yes. What you see? Everest, then Atlantic Ocean, then Pacific Ocean, then Indian Ocean. Okay, now open eyes. All disappeared. When people demonstrate, I am taking you in the past life, that is hallucination. Now you will find somebody come and I will show your past life, they say some instruction, this and that. Now you are dog in that life. Yes, I was dog. No? Then you got killed. Yes, I got killed. Then you became elephant. Yes, you are correct. Then I am awake. My past life I was dog. Then I became elephant. I can make you to see many past. Today I can prove you are elephant past life. Tomorrow I will know you are lion. Then you are mountain. This is called dream. This whole visual universe is dream of God. God is having power to create the things, though He is a nature where creation does not exist. But that God which we call Chit, an element of truth, element of Anand, is able to dream. Then God starts dreaming. Then we are made in the dream of God. That dream is called image. What Jesus was teaching, we are made in the image of God. What is teaching the dream nature of this world, universe. Therefore, remember this is an important point. I am going to explain you the science of food. But I am giving you this nature, Chitta. And what is Chitta? This is called the heart. Why it is called the heart? Before when I was Chitta, I was not having concept that I will welcome you. Oh, please come. Oh, you are my great friend. There is no concept. Because I am your form, you are in my form. Then why is the concept of welcome each other? Wherever you are, I am there and there. Then how to call you? Therefore, this was not present. Now I created a dream. That dream is called Chitta. In that Chitta, then I start welcoming you. Oh, please come. Oh, you are my friend. Then this called welcome status is called heart. He is having big heart, What I went, he served like anything. We went 10 peoples, all 10s were having different kind of food system. He's having very big heart, he prepared 10 dishes of 10 persons. Each person, he got whatever wants. Oh, he's having big heart. Heart means something which you are able to attract towards. You are able to welcome. When you are able to welcome all, maybe kidnapper, robber, and meat eater, and vegan, and vegetarian, all varieties. Come, 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 this is my house for you. You want wine, please have there. It is nice wine. You want beef, oh, that is beef is made there. You want chicken, chicken line is there. You want goat meat, okay, it is there. You are vegetarian, it is also there. You are vegan, it is there. All are welcomed. But I remain as such. I am not getting attracted towards any kind of food system. Then I am able to welcome, otherwise not. Therefore, there is a consciousness which is called Chitta, we call it the heart. When you are taking air inside, which you call breathing process, taking air inside, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then exhalation 5, inhalation 6, exhalation 6. Then you start inhaling, then holding it, exhaling it. So many things we do in that breathing system. In whatever style we are breathing, when air is going inside, it should be converted into element of Chitta. How it will happen? Let us think like this. We are eating protein. And we are eating protein, and protein is digested by enzymes, which is called protein digesting enzymes. And what are the enzymes which digest protein? That is the subtle part of proteins is called enzymes. Proteins very subtle part. It is like a more subtle than amino acid. That enzymes is able to digest protein. Therefore, enzymes are nothing but the same protein substance with the more subtle form. Therefore, remember, then we need enzyme to digest protein. Now we are having air inside. Now we want air to be transformed into the heart element. It means heart element must be the subtle form of the air. Otherwise, you cannot transform air element into Chitta. Exactly in the same way, I am able to transform protein into amino acids. It means enzymes should be like amino acid. In the same way, carbohydrate is transformed into glucose with the help of amylase enzyme. It means amylase enzyme is similar to the glucose somewhat. Maybe more subtle, almost similar. It means the Chitta consciousness is nothing but, it is the subtle form of the air. Then when we are breathing in and out, at the same time we have to welcome head to toes, all changes within. Feel head, face, neck, arms, back, chest, abdomen, both legs. Whatever you feel in head, whatever you feel in the neck and arms everywhere, try to receive it, welcome it, that you are nearest of near, you are dearest of dear. This is called now heart is working. What is the function of heart? You may be venous blood, you may be arterial blood. Blood may be coming from the lungs, or coming from the legs, or anywhere. I don't mind, please come. Come, I have place for you. The left ventricle will have this oxygenated blood. A right ventricle have more blood in this carbon dioxide. Now this blood is going to the lungs. Lungs blood want to come here. Okay, please come. Your place is here. Therefore, heart is having the same function to welcome all varieties of the blood. In the same way, when you are watching the breath, feeling breath, or yawning, you are walking. When you are walking, you are increasing the breathing rate. You are running. Now breathing rate is more. Whatever breathing rate we have it doesn't matter. The moment you feel head to toes, appreciate all changes. Oh, you are the best. You are all in all. What you feel in headache? All in all. You feel headache now? Oh, you are very nice. I love you. Feel gas? Very good. No problem. All different changes, I welcome. Come to me. Come to me. then you will find this air element is converted into Chitta. Like this, you need conversion of air elements into 24 elements before having the conscious conversion. Already conversion is going on. But we need conscious conversion. We want to convert according to my will. I want certain quantity of Chitta element. Therefore, you have to know what is the Chitta meaning. Therefore, 24 elements, I have to explain detail. What is Chitta, what is ego, what is this, what is that. Without knowing detail, you will not have willpower to convert air into Chitta. Now from today when you are breathing, when you are feeling breath, watching breath, feel head to toes more and more. Appreciate all changes. When you are yawning repeatedly, no problem, welcome that stage. I am lying down, not getting sleep, do not worry, welcome non-sleeping stage. I am not getting sleep, no problem, enjoy it. Oh, I slept too much, very nice, welcome too much slept. Try to welcome all things, what you feel within head to toes. Then you will be able to convert air element into Chitta, and Chitta will start expanding its consciousness more and more. That is what we want. Now tell me honestly, without you practice it sincerely, if I will explain all different things, you will forget it. Therefore, it is coming in my consciousness. Now I have to give you practice. What I have explained, I am going to give you practice. But practice will not be live talk. Because people who were listening it, they will not be sincere. They must be taking coffee and tea, must be fighting with the wife or husband, with the children, or must be just rushing to the washroom. Not sincere in that. Therefore, this practice I am not going to give live. I am telling also